Chaos, and welcome back to a brand new series, Project Hospital. It just dropped on Steam and I'm quite excited about this. You'll remember I played a little bit of Hospitalize a while ago, and obviously we did a bit of 2-Point Hospital and so on, and all of that was quite a lot of fun. And this one I think is the middle ground between the two. 2-Point Hospital a little bit too kind of simple. Hospitalize very complex, but there's still a lot of issues with it, and this one I think is good. So what I've done is I've actually run through the tutorials just because this is a little bit more complex of a simulation type game, and I am going to do a sandbox hospital. The question is, I didn't even know patients can die. Yes. Free building, unlock all departments. What does that actually mean? Okay, well let's start off with this free building. What is the free building? Oh, is that in terms of cost? No, I definitely want to pay for it. So we want a pretty big lot, and I'm thinking something with a bit of a parking lot is not too bad. So how does that one look like? Anyway, let's dig in. Good credit. We've got money. We've paused the game. Yeah, so this is so what I need to do is set up our open an emergency clinic, treat one patient. That's what we want to do. I'm kind of tempted that our doorway should be in here, and I'm not gonna look, I don't want to be crazy about certain things, so the emergency department should be in here and then towards this side, and then we can double and so on from there. So let's get straight into it. Oh, as I mentioned, I did play the tutorials, so so yes, that has been done. So what I'll do is I'll leave a 2 gap around pretty much all of these things so we can do some sidewalks and stuff. Okay. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do is let's just have a quick look here. I'm going to leave it a 2 gap. 1, 2. There we go. So if we start by slotting in our very first piece of hospital. 21 though. Let's try that again. Let's just do it 20. So if we started there, yeah, let's do that. Let's do 20, and we'll do 20 by 10 as a starting point, and this is going to be our starting area. Perfect. So that's our foundation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately wall the perimeter. So we've got a bit of extra room over there. Let's drop down. Here it is. So okay, so that's it. So now let's see what kind of pieces do we need. So in order to get an emergency department up and running, we need doctors, nurses, and we need some rooms. No hospitalization here. We need a waiting room, a doctor's office, and a restroom, corridor, reception, all these kind of things, nice to have, common rooms and things like that. What I think I may do, okay, so what's cool about this game is that you actually have some prefabs, okay, for each one of the departments that you have. You've got doctor's office stuff, so they have 2 options here. Oh, 3 options. Doctor's office 6x4, 6x6, and 6x8. So pretty decent doctor's office pieces. But what I'm thinking I'd rather do is I think I will rather do something like that. So if we do 6 by 5, let's do like 6 by 5. So how many? This is 20. So 6 by 5 means we will squeeze in by 5 means we'll squeeze in 4 of them. So we can at least do some 3 of them. Reception I want to put in here somewhere. Well, we may get reception a little later. we'll have to have a look. We'll move things around and so on. So 6 by 4. I think that is probably a decent enough size. So let's do that. Okay, so that's 1. And we'll stick with 1 to start. What I'm keen on doing is actually doing a nice sizable waiting area in here. And what I'll also do is I want to do a bit of a reception area like so. Right at the back of the reception area, I'm going to do the restrooms. So 3 by 6 like so. Or shall we do 4 by 6? 2 by 6. 3 by 6. I think 3 by 6 will... I'm just thinking how I'm going to squeeze in the cubicles and stuff in here. 4 by 6 is definitely nice. Otherwise, if we do 2 by 6, that's not gonna, that's not gonna work for us. Unless if we can make this smaller. 3 by 3. 3 by 2 is the smallest. Hang on, let's get back to that a little bit later. So what do we have? Doctor's office, restroom, waiting. I need the restroom. I need the restroom. So I'm kind of tempted to see. So 3 by 2 is the 3 by 6. Maybe, yeah, hang on. Let's do that. Let's do that. That is going to be the, okay, so that's our starting point for our hospital. Okay, now that we've got this up and running, now we can start going into the construction mode over here and see how we are going to build out these various pieces. So we'll start off with some walls, and I'm tempted to, so I'm going to color code the hospital. I did play a little bit of it on the other side, so color coding is pretty cool. So red definitely feels like a nice color for the emergency department, but there's something wrong. I of course don't want the external wall to look like that. So how do I build walls? Do I have one side and the other side? Is there something like that? So if I say I'd rather have this one on the outside here, yeah? Maybe that's, okay, so maybe that's how it's going to work. So let's just do that. We'll have some of that on the outside, and we'll never actually see the other side, so we don't have to worry too much about how that looks. Maybe that's exactly how it's going to work. I want to maintain this same thing that I've done here. Okay, and I want to run it through there. Okay, so that's that. How shall we do aluminum? Actually, aluminum panels. No, that's fine. What I want to do is, in this department, it's fine. So what we'll do is, if we put a door in there, if I do... how's that? Maybe is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, I think that's okay actually. I think that actually works quite well. And I need to do this, right? That I need to do this. Then I'm keen on actually getting. How will we? Okay, let's do something like that. And then this one I want this one to look a little bit differently. So if we do that kind of thing for our reception over here. So if I put these up, yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Let's drop that back down. Now that's that. Now let's do some doors. So first things first, I'm just gonna do some basic doors over there. That's good. What we'll do is we will do washroom doors like so. There we go. Yeah, but we will also do a standard kind of white door for access over here, and also for the doctor's office over there. That's Cool, 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 cool. There we go. So that's basics in terms of walls and stuff. What I'm thinking we should probably do is add some glass small. Yeah, let's do a few of these. That's okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's going to look pretty nice over there. Nice. So that's a good starting point right there. Now we need to put some equipment in here. So if you click on this, we can have a quick look. What do we need in the reception? We need a PC of some kind. So in order to get a PC, we're going to need a reception desk left piece. Let's turn that around. I'm just thinking there's enough room for them to come into the reception, so let's do that. Okay, as a starting point, we'll get the right side like so, and we'll get the middle. What is this? Do one of those and do one of these. Perfect. So now we've got a little bit of reception stuff going on over there. We are going to need, let's say, let's start off with two PCs over there. Can we? Yeah, and two of those. So that's a good starting point for us. In the reception, we can probably have a bit of a drinks thing right there. And I think that's about it. Card file for decoration only. Let's get a bit of a plant in here. Oh, let's get some of these things in there. Okay, well, there's a little bit of that going on. Can we do info board? Let's do an info board. Honestly, can we not do... Well, anyway, let's do a little something like that. Let's quickly go back, have a look at flooring. I am pretty keen on doing some of this as flooring right over there. Okay, and we're... What? Oh, there it is. My goodness, I thought we lost it. So that's it. Let's go back into this, and I'm keen on getting some of this flooring to run through here. Oops. Excellent. Yeah, we haven't spent too much yet. We've got room for some more doctor's offices. Okay, so let's get into equipment now. Oh, actually, we need a little bit more flooring. Maybe in the doctor's office. Actually, hang on. So there's something that's a little cooler to do, and I get it. We've probably wasted a bit of money there. So something that's a little cooler to do is something like this. It actually looks pretty cool to do that, and then that gives you a good idea of what's going on in the area. And then from a walls perspective, I'm just doing something like that, and we'll run. That's not quite what I want. Let's just do this one. Yeah, that's better. There we go. So now, there we go. So now that looks pretty good. We'll get some stuff in there. Okay, so now let's get equipped. I need some more flooring in here as well. So flooring for this one. Let's just do something like that. And standard kind of white floor in there. Excellent. So that's pretty cool. This area is not going to be used right now. We'll add some more doctor's offices to that as we go along. Okay, so that is kind of what we've got going on for ourselves over here. Now we need some equipment. So if we click on, let's start by something that, we've already started with the reception. So let's go here. So we need some toilets. So 4 toilets in there. We need a few sinks. Let's make the turn. 1, 2, like so. We need a few mirrors. 1, 2, like that. And I think a good old hand dryer. Is that going to be okay? Yeah, I think that's fine. Excellent. A trash bin. Something smaller maybe. I don't think we can tilt it. Yeah, I don't think the trash bin is actually going to work. What we could do, however, is plop a trash bin right outside there. I think that's going to be pretty good. Excellent. So that's the basic stuff. Now, if we go back to equipment and we actually click on this room, we will see that a queuing machine and an info TV and some other things is probably pretty good. So what I'll do is I'm just going to run these. And what do I want a different color for that? Do I want the red ones? Yeah, let's do the red ones. So we'll do like that. And what I'll do is I'll get rid of that one and we'll plop one more set over there. At the same time, what I'll do is I'll grab the queuing machine, we'll plop it over here. And I'm going to take the info TV and we'll just put it on that side so I can see it at least. Okay, that's pretty cool. So now at least that's up and running. So I think that's a good starting point. There is some water over here and we'll obviously do some more detail later. Now, what I need to do is COP is quick blood test measuring concentration of C-reactive. So there's a few things. So these things we absolutely need in the room. So first things first, the examination table. Let's flip that around. So that one can actually go in there. That is pretty good. It needs a bit of a medical light mounted on the ceiling there. That's a good idea. We need a bit of a biohazard piece somewhere. Let's do that in that corner there. That's good stuff. We need an eye test. Let's put that on there. Disinfectant, automatic disinfectant substitute, and then an equipment tall cabinet, a wall mounted, and an equipment cabinet. So if we take an equipment cabinet, we'll plop it like that. Okay, that gives us some equipment. We can then put some stuff on there. Okay, that we've got. We obviously need a bit of a desk for the doctor. So we'll slot that in there. We'll give the doctor an office chair. We'll give the doctor a PC. Shall we do printer is used to print prescriptions. Paper holder is a cheaper alternative. Efficient. Fine. Let's give him a printer. We need some kind of lab sink, I think. Okay, well let's do it over here. Okay, and at the same time, oh, we could have done the disinfectant piece. Actually, that's what I want to do. Let's do that. Let's get rid of that. And let's just do disinfectant dispenser. Yeah, something like that. That's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I need a bit of a chair for the patient. Like that. I think that's pretty good. And what else? I need the odometer thing. So if we do the equipment table, one that can be rolled around, we'll plop that one in there and we'll put that piece of equipment on there. Is there other equipment that we're missing? An oxygen tank, what does that do? A decoration, a mobile cart, stainless steel, blah, 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 small, all decorations. So really, we don't need anything else. I think that is about it. What I thought we'd do as well is we may just grab a bookcase. So we'll grab a little bit of a bookcase and we'll plop it kind of right there. So at least the doctor can do a bit of reading. What does this do? Mandatory equipment for all rooms where examinations and treatments and procedures. But I think I've got that one. can I swap them out? Let's have a look. If I grab that, and I can't put it down anywhere. Can I? Okay, if we do that. Whoa, I only got half of that back. I need to learn a better lesson with this. That's a bit more expensive. So if I do, that's not what. Sorry guys, I am all over the show. Again, okay, so what I wanted to check is if I do this one, can I plop that on top of it? I cannot. Not sure what you can actually do with this. So just look at that again. Not that one. It is this one. Mobile EQ cabinet, mandatory equipment for all rooms where examinations and treatment procedures take place. I don't know. We'll leave it. We'll leave it and we'll see if that does anything whatsoever. And then we'll put in one more of these. That actually looks pretty good. And what we'll do is we'll grab the audio. Oh, the audio thing doesn't fit onto it. Oh my goodness! Again with that. Okay, give me the other whatever other thing we did. We used this equipment table over there, and there we go. Okay, so there we go. I think that is everything. We spent a lot of money. We wasted a lot of money. Okay, so now we've got pretty much everything we need, but now we need to get some staff in place. Dependency tree. I have no know what this is. Ooh, I'm gonna come back and have a look at that pretty soon. Now, let's get ourselves a doctor. So I want someone that is pretty good at diagnostics. None of them are, though we've got Margaret Williams that's got acute medicine and 10% diagnostics. So I think she's probably the one we're gonna make a start. Hospital now accepts patients. We'll open insurance now. What do we need? We need a nurse. Oh, a nurse to work at the reception. Oh, okay. Medical surgery, clinical, patient care. I don't think we need any special kind of abilities apart from a reception if we had this. What is this? A long commute, long drive home, can be often late for work. That's not very good though. Let's just go for this one then. What was I saying? Fast metabolism. And some hidden talents. So let's grab you over there. Employee doesn't have the required specialization. Ooh, I didn't understand. So how do I? Okay, fine. Then apologies. We're gonna have to dismiss that employee. That's a bit of a bummer. Okay. Anybody else now have the specialization? No. So I'm gonna have to find a candidate that is going to work the reception for me over there. Okay. Okay. So we've got someone working the reception. I'm not looking at, I'm looking at this, right? Reception. So that's it. So now we can actually open up and see our very first day. Everything is okay. So how do I open up? Clinic is now open. Excellent. Thank you very much. So let's start seeing our first people come in. Let's speed things up and see what happens over here. It's nice and red. So we'll definitely need to look at some better things for that. One of the first things we're going to need after this is going to be the here we getting some people. Why didn't you go to reception? Okay, let's have a look. Come on. Okay, so you're complaining about a dry cough and nasal congestion. The doctor should be able to. Sneezing, common cold, there we go. Temperature measurement. Chest. Okay, cough suppressants, antibiotics, and then go home for some rest. That's pretty good. So you don't actually go to the reception. So what does the reception do then? Insurance company can be contracted. Open insurance. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, anonymous hospital, and I'm guessing I need to change my name somewhere, or I get the ability to do that later. I don't quite know. Okay, so what are they saying? Okay, what is it? Uninsured, bonus objective, treat 10 patients per day and get a government reward. And I'm not too sure what all of these things mean. Cover cost modifier for patients sent by this insurance company. Cover cost modifier. So I'm guessing that's wrong. So here's if we'll decide what we cheapo care. Open a general surgery. Okay, then they will actually so we can get cheapo care. Okay, so okay. So at the moment, uninsured comes here, and if we treat enough patients, the government will give us grants. If cheapo care, build a stat and hire staff for the stat lab, and that we definitely can do, and we'll get some grants to do that. So that'll be a good thing for us. So let's say we will enable and accept patients from cheapo care as well. Nice. So now we need to build a stat lab for us to get there. And then as we do more things, more of these things will open. Now, the question that I have here is, can I actually rename my hospital? Manage my hospital. How do I rename I need to be able to rename. Come on, guys. I definitely need to be able to rename departments. Aha, edit. Rename the facility. So, so what shall we call this? Chaos health, Chaos health. And I can't see. Chaos Health Inc. Yeah, let's do that. What does that mean? Enter. Yes. Chaos Health Inc. is that. So we've got an emergency. We've got an emergency unit, right? Hospitalization is not functional. So in order to do hospitalization, let me just quickly have a look. We need unlock by completing insurance company objectives. Okay, well, so we can't even do that for now. Oh, there's rooms that we need to unlock. Okay, fine. So let's go back to construction and we'll look into, actually, rooms, the stat lab. Minimum is 4x4, so if we do 4 here, what do we have? 9. Yeah, but if we do 5, it means that at least we can get an extra doctor slot in there. Let's do that. Okay, and now again some more construction is underway here. What shall we do in terms of these walls? I'm trying to go with something that's a little plainer than what we've done till now. We're still a lot of red everywhere. Okay, give us a bit of a door over there. That's good, and we need some flooring in here. I'm thinking lots and lots of white flooring, please. Thank you very much. And now we need to have a look at what we're going to put in here, right? So if we click on that, now we can see what needs to go in here. And there's prefab, so I could have just grabbed a prefab, but I want to give it a bit of a go. So medical centrifuge, so a lot of stuff actually. So lab desks. Actually, so let's see, how can we flip these lab desks? 1, 2 lab desks like so. And we'll grab a PC over here. We will grab a lab sink. Like that. Glassware. Okay, so let's get a bit of an analyzer in place there. Okay, and a microscope. Nice, that's pretty good. We'll grab a printer. Okay, a sample storage. Okay, that's good. Some sample storage right there. Workspace for one employee can be... Well, anyway, that's fine. So the blue thing needs what? What does the blue thing mean? Not sure. We'll have a look. A lab shelf. There we go. Medical centrifuge. Nice. There we go. And we'll put some medical waste next to that. Do the yellow one, just because there's so much red going on over here. I'm gonna grab a stool. Lots and lots of stools right there. And there's a few other things we can do. So maybe I'm grabbing one more of these. Plop in some glassware over there. So that's everything I believe we need. A stool analyzer. I'm kind of tempted to say, what are we going to do? Is grab another lab desk. Okay, let me grab that one first. And what we'll do is we'll just kind of... Actually, let's... put it at the door there. No, that's not going to work. We'll need to slot it in right over there. That's okay. Can we please move this around? Okay, well, let's grab another lab desk. I think we're going to need another one. And then if we say, come on, move that over there, move that one. Okay, well, that's actually kind of what we're going to need. I don't know. Click this again. So RIA is what? Radio, mandatory equipment labs, measures different. Yeah, it's fine. Let's put one of those in there. We have a lab analyzer, right? We do not. Wow, this thing is... It's a lot of stuff we have to put in here. And a stool analyzer over there. And then I'm just thinking, what else? So that last one, wow, DNA analyzer. But we're going to need an extra piece of equipment. So if we do that, like so, we can actually put this one on there. And then now we've got pretty much everything running. And there's some stools hanging around over there. Wow, what a busy piece. Wall mounted equipment. No, so no need for other things than that. Okay, yes. And now with that in place, we are going to need a technician. So let's grab a technician. And what do they need? They need to biochemistry, I believe, was what they need. And advanced biochemistry is obviously even better. So that's cardiology. So I think this one is the one for us. Excellent. Government grant 20,000. One stat lab. Perfect. So now we can immediately start offering some more stuff here. So that's one of... Okay, yes, someone is being examined over here. People are waiting, but things are underway. So I'm almost tempted to slot in another one of these, and I can't actually copy it. So let's do one more of these, and that's probably where I'm going to end the episode then. So let's do one more doctor's office. There we go, and we will do the same thing in terms of walls. What did we do? What did we use for walls on that one? I think we used this one. There we go. Give me a bit of a door over here. That's pretty good. Okay, and now, we need to do some flooring as well. Same old flooring that we've done everywhere up to now. That's good. Okay, now, what do we need in here? One of these. Okay, we need a bit of a medical light. We need a biohazard piece over there. We'll take an equipment cabinet right there. We will grab the disinfectant stuff. Nice. I'm going to take the eye test We need to flip that around. There we go. Eye test over there. We'll grab the office desk, the slightly different one though. Plop the office chair in there. We're going to grab the put the PC in there, grab the printer, get the chair for our patients. We need to grab this equipment, slot it up there. Okay, I'm going to grab this thing. Right, so, and the equipment table right here next to it. We will grab the audio meter thing right there. And final thing is we'll grab a bookcase and we'll slot it in over there. Nice. So there we go. Now we've got a second office. Let's grab one more doctor. Advanced diagnosis. Maybe we should get a bit of a better doctor here with some good diagnosis skills. Acute medicine, advanced diagnosis, general medicine. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to grab Jessica Hill, and she'll plop in there. Perfect. And there we go. So let's see that going. Next person is coming in. Nice. So we can treat a lot more people. Excellent. Okay, guys, I'm going to put a cut in there and tell me what you think of this new game. So I know we haven't seen much apart from building the hospital, but this game can get extremely complex, and I am quite keen to start to dig into that and see how it goes, how we get it to be more complex and so on and so on. That is what I would like to see. I would love to do all of that and get a good functioning working hospital. But yes, I'll see you in the next episode. If you've liked this episode, if you think this series is going to be cool, then hit the like button, tell me in the comments what you think, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.